So hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, as you can see, I've got a new cube, which is the gear barrel cube. And so basically this is a mixture of the barrel cube and the gear cube. But for me, it's a very easy solve. And personally, I would like take it on car rides or something, as it is just fun to just move around, look at that. So yeah, so as you can see in this cube, when I do a movement, this is just 1 R. So yeah, as you can see, everything's messed up. These pieces, they are pointy. Okay, not that pointy, but they're still pointy, and you can hurt your finger sometimes when you're turning the other layer. But yeah, so some things that I would like to tell you in this cube is that basically while solving this cube, always check when you do one movement. An easier way to know how a movement is complete is to see if the centers are properly matched. So as you can see, this is the orange and this is a yellow. I want to do an R move, so over here I have done an R move. Now what I'm basically trying to tell is that don't leave your cube halfway like this, so that when you do like this kind of move, you might break the cube. So yeah, to ensure that the cube doesn't break, always make sure that the centers are matching like that, and then you can move the other layer too. So yeah, so this is gonna be your R. Some basics basically. This is your L. Yeah, this is what I've been trying to do. So yeah, this is gonna be your L, your D, your U, your B, and your F. So not all of these moves are going to be used, but in this cube you might make your own algorithms, who knows. But in the algorithms that I'm going to tell you, mostly R is used, U is used, and D is used. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to meet you guys once I scramble this cube. And okay, so here I have the cube scrambled and ready to be solved. So what I would like to tell you is that this first step that I'm gonna go on and tell you guys is going to have these 4 white corner pieces. Yeah, so these pieces are corners with these 3 colors. These 2 are the edges, these ones, and these are the centers. So all these on the front side, like on the top side, all of these 4 have to be white or yellow. Okay, so these can be either white white, white white, or yellow yellow, yellow yellow. So to do that, you have to do one thing: move the cube. So if I'm gonna move the cube like this, bring the bottom layer on the top, yeah, you can already see that these 2 whites have matched up. So once these 2 whites have matched up, you can consider that this step is like mostly done, like almost 25% or something. So now that this is done, you have to check the bottom layer. As you can see in the bottom layer also, these are 2 yellows and these are 2 whites. So now that you have to swap them, as you can see, to bring the whites on the top, if you try to take it on top, this white is going to go in the bottom and this white is going to come on top. To ensure that does not happen, once you have this case where the 2 are like in pairs, on the left side if you have yellow, on the bottom side make sure that you have yellow on the right. So once you have yellow on the right and yellow on the left, on top and the bottom, like different sides, and then you move the cube, you can see that these 4 corners are now done. The center came by itself, which is a really good thing, and these color got matched, which is another good thing. But I'm gonna show you what to do just in case they don't. So just in case they don't, just quickly and yep, here you can see well, to make it easier to explain, just a second, let me, yeah, so yeah, this is a better shape of the cube. So here you can see that this corner has an orange, but this corner has a red. So as you can see, orange and red don't match. This piece has to be here somewhere, and this piece has to be here. Okay, one piece has to change for this piece. So what you're gonna do here is basically turn the cube once, then you're gonna have to do this. So once again, in R and R, you're gonna do an R, then you're gonna do an B, and then you're again gonna do an R. As you can see, with that you have got all 4 corners done and these 2 colors matching too. And now, just to make this cube seem a bit not weird, keep turning a layer until it is done properly. Yeah, makes it easier to think, does it not? Okay, so after that, once you've got it a bit easier to think, as you can see, these 2 colors are going to be mismatched. Yeah, so what can happen, as you can see, 2 whites, but the center in between is yellow. Like these 4 are white, but this is a yellow. To change this, all you have to do is keep moving the layer, and as you can see, white and white have matched again. But this is gone. It's okay, don't mind it for now. I know I said it before, makes it easier to think, but not everything goes your way. Okay, so now moving on to the next step, which is going to be solving the edges. Okay, so now before solving these edges, as you can see, some of mine are already solved, but let's get this layer. So what I want you guys to do is keep moving this layer too until these centers are matching. So now, as you can see on the top layer, 2 of my colors are done. That means they're in a proper place, but these 2 colors are not done. And even if I try to orient it, like get it into a perfect shape, they are not going to happen because this is a blue piece and this is a green piece. So these 2 need to be swapped. In order to do that, there's a small algorithm, a very easy one in fact, which is hold it like this, these 2 like that, and then you're going to do 2R and a U, then you're going to do a 2R and then a U, and boom, this is your cube solved. There is one more thing I'd like to tell you guys though, but yeah, as you can see, this is a very small cube, and most of the cases your cube gets solved right after this algorithm or right after solving the edges. But yeah, there's one more thing I'd like to tell you guys, so I'm gonna tell you. So here's another case where you have 2 pieces, everything it's in their proper place, these centers are matched, these centers are matched, corners are all done, as you can see, but these 2 pieces, even though they're in the correct position, no matter how many times I move this, they're never gonna get solved. So just to solve this, there's a small algorithm. So even if you have also got the case, keep moving that layer until you get these 2 pieces in this kind of arrangement. So this is because as soon as we do the algorithm, you can just directly get the cube solved, or else even if you have it in your in any random case, it's going to be the same thing, but you're going to have to again move the layer to solve it. So yeah, so when you've got it into this kind of place, you have to do a simple algorithm, which is R, U, R, U, R, and a U. And as you can see, now when we move this layer, keep moving it, the cube is going to be solved. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you think, or if you have any case that I haven't told, which I think is going to be rare because these are the only cases that come here, so if you have any case that I haven't explained or you're stuck somewhere, you can Gmail me or something, like give me a mail, or even write it in the comment section below. I'll make another special short for you guys. So yeah, if you have it, or if you have any doubt or something, you can email me or write it in the comment section. But this is SATcuber signing off. That's it for this video. Meet you in another video. Bye bye.